Welcome to Creamer Media's Resources Watch, a weekly video roundup of the events and people making and shaping the news in the mining industry. This week, Russia's Severstal swoops on South African Minnow's revolutionary iron alternative. Xstrata says that mining has a major role to play to grow South Africa's economy. And black-owned Optimum Coal is to invest 3 billion rand over the next 3 years. Large Russian mining and steel company OAO Severstal has bought into new South African technology that converts abundant waste fines into iron feedstock for steel making.
This has been quite a journey. 5 years ago, I was approached by 4 gentlemen. One of them I knew as a friend and came to my office at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And one of them was carrying what turned out to be a piece of iron. And the other one was carrying in a plastic bag some material which looked like something from a dump. And I asked them what they had asked to, why they had come to see me, and they told me that they thought they had discovered what they termed the holy grail of the steel industry. I said I'd back you, and so for 4 years I provided, 5 years I provided the funding, which has brought us to this stage.
The technology we developed by accident was really best suited for this kind of resource.
What did you find special about this technology?
This is the breakthrough. A lot of effort was spent there, but nobody succeeded in the industrial scale. As we have the international exclusivity rights, we will put our effort to develop in any country where or the infrastructure is good or beneficial, or the resource itself is beneficial, or the market is beneficial. So we are very much flexible. And our infrastructure within 15 countries where we are now just will help it.
Xstrata Alloy's Executive Director Mike Rousseau believes that mining has a major role to play to grow South Africa's economy, as well as a major role to play in nation building.
We're heading for another massive growth, and clearly South Africa this time around needs to exploit it to the full. South Africa is a major mining player and needs to exploit that advantage. We've got 80% of the manganese reserves and resources in the world. We only produced about 15%, compared to China, who has less than 5%, and they produce more than 35%. So the strategies are different. The Chinese are exhausting their resources, maximizing revenue, maximizing the economy, using that economy to drive other drivers to transform the economy, to do social transformation. So that's, I think, their economic model. Our economic model is, in fact, if you can believe it, that there's some who want to bury this material in the ground and us to move on a so-called value-add industries such as Singapore and so on, and just avoid the fact that these things exist in the ground. It's just not making sense at all. So we've got to change this picture around, and we can do that with beneficiation.
The black-owned JSE-listed Optimum Coal, South Africa's 6th largest coal producer, plans to invest 3 billion rand in capital projects in the next 3 years.
We have to deliver on the projects. Growth will come out of our organic projects and the acquisitions that we'll be making into the future if there are those opportunities.
And with things a little bit tight, will you be able to expend that capex? Will you be able to spend the capital that you need to get those projects through?
In 2008, when we took over the business, Martin, that question came up. We did spend 580 million on the water treatment plant. We spent 550 million on Boschmannspoort. We've just approved 600 million rand at board level to spend on Kwagga North. That discipline has become part of my life and part of the business. Going forward, in terms of Vlakfontein, Weverval and Skoonoord, I'm going to push hard to ensure that we spend that capital.
For mining news as it breaks, stay logged on to miningweekly.com and register for our free daily newsletter.